Now we're going to populate the details for the new seller account. So we go into our dashboard, we go to our hamburger menu, we click on users and then users. We can see here our first account, Taryn Winters. We're going to log in via the three dots and log into store. So now we're in the seller's dashboard. If we go to manage shop under shop, this is where we can populate the details and information for that particular shop. So what we're going to do here is to add our identifier, which is the name of the shop, Taryn Winters. Because we've already set up the brand Taryn Winters, we need to add in our SEO friendly URL dash and shop. Now the reason we do this is because each page of a website needs to have a unique URL. So Taryn-Winters is the brand URL, and now we're setting up the shop URL, which is why we've added the dash shop. We now populate the other details for this particular seller. So their postal code is 11215 and their phone number is, we add the country code, which they're in the US, and we add their phone number. Now, this information you can get from the brand registration form, the brand partner registration form, which looks a little bit like this. This one's not as clear, but you can see it has all of the details of the business, their banking details, and their contact details. And that's where I'm getting this information for the platform. So the country that they're in is the United States. And then we select a state. So you can see the states are all populated here. Now, in some instances, the countries or the states have not been set up, and we do need to set up the countries and the specific states of that particular country. So because it's the US, all of the states have already listed. So what we're going to do is go to New York because they're in New York State, and the display status is on. So we save changes. Now we're in our English format. So this is what's going to be displayed on the seller's page. So we need to add their name again in English, Taryn Winters. We want to add the shop city. So they're in Brooklyn, New York. The contact person in this instance is Taryn. And here is where we can add a description for the shop. So the shop should be able to provide us with some information about that particular shop, and this is where we would put it. Also, if we had unique payment policies, delivery policies, and refund policies, we would put them here. But as we're not adding these details, we're just going to skip that part. And obviously any other additional information or seller information. But for now, what we're going to do is just save changes. Okay, so we have the English set out. The layout we can ignore. And this on the media section is where we add the shop's logo and the shop's banner. So here again, we look over here at the banner, language, all languages. We would select all languages because we would want that same banner to appear on all languages. So if we upload the banner, I've actually created the banner beforehand. Again, we can go through in other videos how to create banners. So the shop banner's here according to the correct dimensions. 1058 pixels by 487. And here we've got the banner. Now the next is that we need to add the shop logo. We upload the logo. Again, at a previous time, I've created the logo with these dimensions, 296 by 67 pixels. So we press upload logo and we look, shop logo 296 by 67. Select, and we have Taryn Winter's logo. Here we can just ignore the background image. Okay, click to collection, and what we're going to do is just add Taryn Winters and shop. The collection name, Taryn Winters. And then we can just go back to this link and save those details there. Okay, so what this is doing is linking the shop to a particular collection, which is also a URL. Okay, so now we add the return address details in there. So the country is the United States. The state is New York. The postal code is 11215. And the phone number, we add that in again. 1-914-494-5347. Now, of course, again, we have this information, we check the information on the brand partner registration form. Save changes. And now again in English, we do the same thing. Taryn Winters, New York. We add the address, which is 280 6th Avenue, Brooklyn, New York, 11215 USA, and save changes. And save changes, and we can see here the setup successful. So we can manage shop. Now, if we want to have a look at what this looks like, the shop, we click View Shop. You can see now we have the banner, we have the logo, and at the moment we don't have any products because we haven't actually added any products to the Taryn Winters store. So that's what we're going to do in the next video.